how can you motivate people to give, get involved, either give more or maybe give for the first time? And it really depends on if it's something they truly care about. Is it something that they're already really invested in? If it's if you're dealing with a situation or some type of cause where people already are invested in it, they recognize that this is something that's really important, and you've got a lot of other people that are contributing as well, it's really important to emphasize what still needs to be done in order to accomplish the goal. Let's say, for example, let's say you're trying to raise $50,000 in some kind of telethon or whatever, and you got a lot of people calling in, and you've raised $24,000 already. And you're trying to, you contact new people and you say, hey, we've got this fundraising goal. If it's a goal if it's a cause or a goal that they recognize is important, rather than kind of highlighting and pointing out that you've already raised this big chunk of money, you're going to be more successful in getting them to donate their money if you point out how much money still needs to be raised. If you point out how much still needs to be done in order to meet this goal that you have. Turns out, I would give the exact opposite advice. If it's something that people don't really care about, or they're not that sure that this is something that they should be involved in, or it's really important to them, the best advice I would give to people in terms of trying to motivate new people to give or get involved is to really point out to them what other people have already done. It's almost like it's a signal that, hey, going back to the example I just gave about trying to raise $50,000, pointing out that, hey, we've already raised $24,000, rather than pointing out the fact that you still need all this money, just highlighting that you've already accomplished so much. It's almost like it's a signal to people like, wow, other people care about this. Maybe I should care about this. Maybe I should give my money. And so I would say, going back to your question, or the question about like what's the best way to motivate people to give, it depends on two things. One, is it something they already care about? If it's something they already care about, really highlighting what needs to be done in order to accomplish this goal that you have in front of them. If it's something that they don't really care about, highlighting what other people have done towards that goal. And that'll give them kind of a signal, some kind of indication that this is something that they should care about, and that will then translate into them being more motivated to give. And and it's interesting. Give could be time. It could be helping out in terms of volunteering your time, volunteering your money,